All right, now I'm going to work out guided practice number 2 on page 44. I hope you watched guided practice 1. All right, so as always, let's identify our A, our B, and our C. Oh, there's something different this time. A, B, and C. Did you notice that they are all even? That means we have a GCF. We're going to factor out the greatest common factor. And I believe it's going to be 2. So let's factor out a 2. All right, now let's identify our ABC. We're going to do this again. A is 3, B is 11, and C equals -4. So, always do your GCF first. Always, 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 always factor out your GCF first out of the trinomial. It's one of the first things we did in this unit was GCF, and then follow the steps. We're going to do A times C. So A times C is 3 times -4. So we want factors of -12 that add up to 11. Now, this is a case where our last term is negative, which means our signs are going to have to be different. One's going to have to be positive, one will have to be negative. How do we decide which is positive, which is negative? Look at the B. The B is positive. So that means of your two factors, like 1 and 12, the 12 will be positive, the bigger number, because you wanted to add up to a positive number. So -1 times 12 is -12, and look, we got lucky. -1 plus 12 is positive 11. These are the factors we're going to use. This time, I'm going to use the box method. So let's build our box. Remember, that's really similar to grouping. It's just another way of setting up your grouping. All right, first term. And this 2 we took out, he's going to be part of our final answer. We don't have to do with it, anything with him until the end. This is the trinomial we're factoring. First term, last term, and then our factors are -12. I'm going to put a 1 there to be explicit, -1x, 12x. So where do we want to start? We can either start on the column, factor something out, or on the row. We're going to go ahead and start on the row this time. What goes into 3 that also goes into 12? 3. And they both have an x. Now you can continue to factor things out or ask yourself, 3 times what number gives you 3? That's 1. X times what will give you x squared? And most of y'all did really well on multiplying exponentials. So, that's a 1. 1 to 2. When you multiply, you need to add your exponents. So 1 plus what gives you 2? Just 1. So we just need 1x there. 3 times what gives you 12? 4. And that has an x. That has 1x. So we don't need another x there. Because that's 1, 0 will give me 1. There is your first factor, x plus 4. Let's write it over here. Now, x times what gives you -1x? Just -1. If you did everything correctly, this kind of acts as a check. 4 times -1 gives you -4. It sure does. Here is your answer. What I like about the box method is kind of like it's all right there to check as you go. You can factor things out. What goes into -4 and 12? 4 goes into that. What goes into -1 and -4? A -1. What goes into x squared and x and x? So you can factor them all and multiply them all. It's kind of a built-in check. There are your factors. Oh, what did I tell you you had to bring back? You got to bring back that 2. Because when you FOIL that, you get 3x squared plus 11x minus 4. Remember, you add these together. But what was our original trinomial? 6x squared plus 22x minus 8. So 2 is part of our final answer.